Legendary sports broadcaster Hank Renard will sit with us tonight and share his over 30 years of professional and amateur sports handicapping experience to make you a winner in this week's slate of professional football action. Recorded live from Hank's award-winning restaurant and bar, the crown jewel of New Essex, the Armada Room. Without further ado, here's your host, Howlin' Hank Renard.
Good evening. I'm Howlin' Hank Renard. And I'm back this week, against all better judgment, because apparently after 33 years of sports broadcasting experience, I've been reduced to hosting a show with the production quality of a goddamn snuff film.
Dad, the first show wasn't that bad. My computer just sucks, and it kept screwing up the file conversion.
You know, I'm sitting there, and I'm watching this, and I'm staring into the tomb of my goddamn career. And, you know, you've got the audio track all fucked up. I'm lip-syncing, I look like goddamn Mr. Ed.
What? When did you watch it? You didn't even have a computer.
This new girl I'm seeing, her son, and he saw it on one of the things you put on, Bumbler or TweetTube, one of those goddamn things. And speaking of which, this fucking kid, this kid knows computers. I mean, he should help you with this. He might be able to teach you a thing or two, because we're sitting there, we're just talking about the video. This kid pulls out his phone, click, click, click. He's playing me the video right there. It's amazing. He could teach you a couple things about computers, I think.
That's not really that amazing. I mean, my phone does that.
Oh, really? Well, why can't you produce a sports show that doesn't look like a goddamn Bruce Lee movie?
I'm sorry, my computer sucks. What are you going to say? It's slow. I don't have the right software.
What'll it take to fix this?
I don't know. I could get some more memory for my computer. It'd be cheaper than buying a new computer. Then I need some software.
A number, Francis.
I don't know. $500.
Come here.
Okay.
Here. Go to Leechmere, go buy yourself a new computer, all right?
Okay, I guess. I mean, I think I'm just going to buy it on eBay or something.
You know, you kids, you run around here and you wonder why you don't have any jobs. You know, you go camp out on Wall Street and you smoke your grass and you take your Quaaludes and you cry about rich and poor. All the while, you're buying everything from your goddamn toilet paper to your toothbrushes from the goddamn computer. You know, let me clue you in on something. The reason that it's cheaper is because I don't have to hire the checkout girl. They don't have to hire the stock boy. They don't have to hire the manager to manage them. You don't have stores, so you don't have any new construction. All you've got left are these vacant lots and these empty buildings. You know, it drags property values down. Also, you can save a couple nickels on, what was that you were telling me you bought the other day?
An official He-Man DVD box set.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, well, a computer with the hardware I need to edit the videos right is going to cost like $1,200 if I go to a store.
$1,200? These fucking Chinese. They get you coming and going with these goddamn computers and your e-phones and the iMail. It's fucking unbelievable.
So I should just get it online then?
Yes.
Just make it look good, Frank. I know you can. You're my favorite son.
Okay, well, thanks. Don't take this the wrong way, but, I mean, you just lost your job. Have you got money to give like this?
Thank you, Francis. The only good thing to come out of this goddamn career cyanide capsule is that someone happened to go 6-2 on his picks last week. Alright, so let's see here. I had Tampa Bay +4 over Kansas City. And missed on Cincy, -1. Hit my Jets tease, but it feels hollow because somebody screwed up my notes for that game.
I thought -3 meant you were getting points.
Thank you, Francis, for your excuses. My apologies for my half-Celtic potato-head son who informed me that the Jets were +3. Anyway, I hit my tease, but I won't take credit for the purposes of whatever this is. Moving on, hopefully you avoided that Baltimore game like I told you with the Cowboys in their backdoor cover. The 4 o'clock games, though, are rarely where I hit my stride. Buffalo plus 4.5. And let me tell you something. Nobody hit that Buffalo game. Nobody. Washington and Mini went way over 48. The Giants plus 7 annihilated the 49ers in San Francisco. And the Sunday night game went way over 47. I missed on the Monday night game, but I'll tell you something, folks. There's a lot of greasy Italians with coke problems and mommy issues in New York that would charge you a lot of dough for the picks that you got right here for free last week. Assuming that is, of course, that you could suffer through the Buster Keaton tribute video that my son made last week.
Come on, it wasn't that bad.
Francis, I am a professional. I am a professional with 12 years experience at a network affiliate. I did the Expos games for 8 years. Hell, I did 11 straight True Value Bark Mulch Bowls.
Bark Mulch Bowl?
God damn it, Francis! Alright, 1 o'clock games I like. Let's see. I got Buffalo at home, -3 against Tennessee. We'll be taking Buffalo again. Green Bay giving 5 on the road against the Rams. And we'll be taking Green Bay, laying the points there. And then we've got Tampa Bay, who's been doing some good things there and on a bit of a roll. Actually, a home dog, getting 3 against New Orleans. You know, this is going to be the week. Big win for them, I think, where they kind of get really on the get some national attention there with that new coach there, Clemenza, whoever the hell his name is. And I like the over in that game, 49 too.
Is that a Godfather reference tossed in there?
Francis, shut the fuck up. Thank you, Francis.
I think you might want to wait until after we're done.
Shut up. Alright. Odd week. Not a lot of 4 o'clock games, 2 to be precise. First, you've got Oakland giving 4 to Jacksonville, who apparently still field a football team. Why there's a professional football team in the armpit of Florida is beyond any human comprehension. Speaking of which, though, Francis, did I tell you the time I got held up at a poker game with Alan Thicke in Jacksonville?
What? What happened with that?
Another story for another time. But at any rate, the only other game you got left is Boston Beaver. The Jets, who we still have a Mexican for a quarterback. Traveling to New England. New England's giving 10.5, coming off of a loss at Seattle. This is kind of a hard game to peg because you've got a team that might be the worst in the league at passing it, playing the team that might be the worst in the league at defending it. So it's going to be an interesting game there. I do think the Patriots are going to score a lot of points, and that Conquistador and the rest of that outfit should probably, score enough to keep it close. So I'm going to be teasing that down and taking New England minus 4.5 with an over 41. Sunday night, you've got Pittsburgh traveling to Cincinnati. Cincinnati, who couldn't even beat the Browns last week, are actually getting only 1.5 points for Pittsburgh, who's coming off of a bye and a loss to the Titans before that. Only 1.5 points here, folks. I feel like I don't really need to elaborate any further. Pittsburgh minus 1.5. And then finally, Monday night, you've got Chicago giving 6 to Detroit. Truth be told, I despise both of these teams, but I don't doubt their ability to score on each other. So I'll be taking the over at 47. So with that, those are my picks. Again, hopefully they're winners. They were last week, but if they're not, again, they were free. So I don't really care what you think. In the meantime, till next week, if you'd like to come down to the Armada Room, come visit us. We're off the Valence Street exit, down towards Little Shawmut Village. Come visit us, shake my hand, have a steak, and we'll see you next week. Good luck.
So what's this story about you and Alan Thicke? Thicke.
Oh. This is going back, what was this? This was, must have been the early 90s, because this was back when I was back with the Expos for the second time. Yeah, so this is the, we were in town, alright, let me set the stage. We're in Miami. We just got done with a series with the Marlins. And, we're flying from Miami to Atlanta, because then we had a series that started the next day with the Braves. So, now this is late in the season. It's September, which, if you know, it's hurricane season down in Florida. So we take off from Miami, and we're flying for a little bit. And, I mean, we go right into this rainstorm, and you know, the pilot he wants to land. So we end up doing this emergency landing in Jacksonville. So you know, we get off the plane, and you know, we're walking through the terminal, and who do I see at the bar? It's Alan Thicke. And me and him had met a couple times, and he was doing some corporate gig, and he was on his way to Miami, and same thing, emergency landing, he got stuck in Jacksonville. So, you know, me and him were you know, talking and having a couple drinks, and he tells me he heard about this card game on the edge of town from one of the baggage handlers. He asked me if I want to go. He said, middle of Jacksonville, in the middle of a hurricane, what am I going to do? What else am I going to do? So me and him, we get in the car and we drive over. And, I mean, we're driving. We finally get there, and this old hardware store. We walk in the basement, my head spinning. I mean, this fucking guy, he has his 8-ball with him that me and him had been passing back and forth the whole way. And, I mean, before I walk in, I mean, I'm going. And, you know, so we sit down, and Francis, you wouldn't believe this fucking scene. I mean, we're in this basement in suburban Jacksonville in the middle of a hurricane, and there's this mix of these big Italian fake tough guys and these good old boys from down south that I mean, and then who fucking walks in, Alan Thicke. At any rate, so we sit down, and you know, we get a couple drinks, and you know, we're drinking, and you know, we're playing some cards, and fucking immediately this guy starts fucking winning. I mean, just raking in these fucking pots, and everyone's got an eye on this guy now. And so a couple hours go by, and all of a sudden, you know, fucking Al just fucking losing it. He's fucking going nuts, and he's fucking slamming the fucking tables, and you know, yelling and hollering, and it's just going nuts.
About what?
Well, bear in mind that 8-ball we kept passing back and forth underneath the table, but he lost a bunch of cash that he had with him too, that he had kept on him. And you know, he didn't know whether it was the drink kid who came by and took it, or if it was one of the girls that was there. I mean, he just fucking lost it. And so, I mean, he's going nuts, and he's yelling, and he's cursing, and he's pointing his finger. It turns out this crazy fuck, he's got a little pea shooter, 22 in his fucking shoe the whole time. So what does he do? He takes that out and starts... Where's Alan Thicke? What was the show he was... the one with
Growing Pains.
Yes! Fucking got around a fucking card game in Jacksonville, Florida. Of a fucking hurricane for looking for his fucking money. Excuse me. So these fucking good old boys, he starts fucking popping off. So what does he do? Bang! Fucking shoots him right in the fucking leg. So he shoots him in the fucking leg. So what do I do? I'm sitting next to the guy. I jump up and I go, Al! Al, what are you doing? You just shot this guy in the fucking leg. So as I'm grabbing him, I feel his tongue on my foot. I'm tripping over. I looked down. Freaking ring at this is a fucking neon pink freaking fanny pack. It was his fanny pack, and that's where the money was. It fell off his fucking waist, hits the ground, and it fucking lost it. And we were so obliterated because we'd been doing this whole fucking 8-ball that whole night. He didn't even fucking. That was his money the whole fucking time.
So what about the guy shot in the leg?
What?
What about the guy he shot in the leg?
What about him?